What is up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we have a slightly different type of video to what you're used to seeing. We have the Saudi Tour, a race that hasn't been ridden since 2002 if I'm not mistaken. Ignore that this isn't the Saudi Arabia flag. We've got 5 stages to cover today, mostly flat. There are quite a few short hills though throughout, so some exciting racing in store. Let's take a look at the teams. So I've sorted the teams by evaluation. As you can see, we've got Terpstra and Bonifacio. For Team Total, Bahrain McLaren have Bauhaus and Cavendish. NTT with Kreuziger, he's the GC favourite. B&B Hotels are here as well. UAE have Rui Costa, he's another favourite in the GC. Wanty Gobert, we've got Arkea Samsic with Buani. Further down we've got Burgos with Madrazo and Yetzer Bol, who did so well at the Vuelta last season. And as we go further down, you can see some of the riders and teams are less known. Astana not bringing a particularly strong team. Cayo Rural are here, of course the team that Benji's going for in Korea, and you can see the rest of the start list here. And so I've decided to go for B&B Hotels or Vital Concepts. We've got a pretty strong team and I do love these jerseys, which is mainly the reason I've chosen them for this race. Debuscher is probably our sprinter. We've got Bakar, De Bakker, Tommy Slata, he's probably our leader in the GC. We've also got Riza, Maurice and Garau in the team. So taking a closer look at stage 1, it does classify as a flat stage. There are a few short hills throughout and especially at the end, the finish is uphill. So Bonifacio is the favourite, but perhaps a puncher is better suited today. Let's get into the stage. So as you can see, I'm on the front with Garau and Marisa trying to relay along with a few other teams trying to bring in this breakaway who are going for this intermediate sprint now. Hopefully we catch them by the time the second intermediate sprint comes around. So under 20k to go guys, and you can see the 4 men left in the breakaway are about to be caught. This looks like a mass sprint. So guys, we're now into the final 8k of the stage. As you can see, let's put Frederick Bakar on the front now. This guy can rest up, he's done well today. You can see we're now coming up this hill, so let's punch it up to maybe 95 with Bakar. Let's use his energy gel. Let's use everyone's energy gels now with 6k to go. The finish, as you can see, there's a short little climb. It's very steep though, and then it is downhill for the final few hundred meters. So I'm not quite sure how to play this. Do we go Debuscher? He doesn't quite have the hill stats, or do we go for Tommy Slata, who has the hill but not quite the sprint maybe? But anyhow, 3k to go. Let's just play it by ear now guys. Let's put Riza up to 99. As you can see, we can maybe sprint with him. The backer needs to come around and sprint now with 2k to go. Let's try and launch Debuscher. Maybe we've gone slightly early here. Not quite sure how this is going to go. We're following Bauhaus at the moment. Debuscher and Slata can both go for it. Can any of them last to the line? Tommy Slata, can he take the stage? It's going to be stolen from him. Martinelli takes the win for Astana. A surprising win in the end. And we finish 2nd and 4th. So a very, very close finish today, guys. Martinelli takes it. But the good news is Slata, who is our GC man, remember, he takes time today. So he is 2nd already. So coming up in stage 2, you can see a much flatter stage today. Definitely one for the pure sprinters. Bonifacio, DuPont and Cavendish are the 3 favourites. Let's get into it. So the stage is underway guys. You can see Garau is in the white jersey actually. And I am going to try and go in the breakaway with him today on a +3 day. Quite a few intermediate sprints available. So hopefully we can maybe take some seconds and points with him in the stage. So we've now reached the first sprint with Garau. Can we take it? Move over to the right hand side. We're not as strong as these two guys though. What are their sprints? Yeah, they're 70. We've got 66 and 68 today. So we do take 1 second and 2 points here. So guys, 2k to go to the next sprint. You can see we do have a short hill beforehand. So let's just follow Tipper here for the British team. Maybe we can take these points, although only 61 hill. We're going to have to go very late here. Let's go up to 99. Let's just follow this guy if we can, but he's just too strong for us. Maybe we can sprint and come home for 3rd or 2nd again. Oh, I think we're just going to grab 2nd place there. Did we get 2nd? No, it looks like we got 3rd again. So just approaching another intermediate sprint, guys. You can see we are on the front of this group at the moment. Let's slowly up this towards 90. We've got Tipper behind us again. If he attacks, which it looks like he does, let's try and follow him. We know how punchy he is compared to us, and we just can't stay with him. He just drains all of our red. Can we come past him at the end though? I think we're going to take this one. Very, very nice finish from Grau. We take all 6 seconds, or all 3 seconds and 6 points at this one. So we followed an attack with Adrian Garau, and you can see we do have a little bit of a gap, but I can't see any of these attacks really working, to be fair. I'm trying to last until this intermediate sprint if we can. Not sure if that's going to be possible though. So guys, 8k to go in this stage. It's slightly downhill into the line. You can see Garau is struggling to stay in this group. To be honest, we can just put him on automatic or just pace in on 60. Let's focus now on the guys at the front. Use all of our energy gels. I've put Slatter onto Plankart's wheel. He's a good little sprinter, strong rider as well. So we'll see where that puts him. Let's move back up now to 99. I think we can do that to the line. Of course, a slightly downhill finish. Let's even sprint early with Debaka here. Deboucher in a very, very good position. Reza can maybe go. I think we've gone very much too early here. Reza's going to have to go 99. Sprint for it now. Deboucher, 1.5k to go. Can we sprint now? 1k. I think we've gone far too early here. Sprint with Slatter as well. It's not going to work for us. Janse van Rensburg is just going to take it ahead of Malucelli and Bonifacio. Plankart was 4th in the end. Deboucher is going to struggle down in 6th. So I'm afraid, guys, a very messy finish today. Deboucher only 6th. Should have done a lot better than that. Slatter was 7th as well. You can see Garau did lose time, but he is up there now in the points classification. As you can see, he's in 7th there. And if we go towards the GC, Slatter is now 5th, but 4 seconds down on Malucelli. So stage 3 is here, and it's a short one, 121 kilometers. It's another flat stage. There are some hills in this one though, at about 1.5k. Very, very steep as well. Look how steep some of these are, but the finish is relatively flat. So I think DuPont, Bonifacio and Cavendish should be the favourites today. Let's get into it. So it looks like Adrian Garau is feeling very good again today, a +2 day. I quite liked his performance yesterday in the break. Let's try and join it again today. So we're approaching the first intermediate sprint, and it's kind of a climb, but it is classified as a sprint of the day. But the peloton's still chasing very hard towards the breakaway, only a minute and a half. We do have 6 riders up the road though. So 2k to go towards this intermediate sprint, and you can see just how steep this climb is right here. Garau is going to really struggle on this climb. For you guys in the breakaway, already struggling though, because of the pace set by the peloton, I assume. We're going to take it very, very steady up the first part of the climb, following this guy who's very punchy compared to Adrian Garau, but he seems to be struggling. Let's try and come past him actually to the left-hand side. Let's sprint away, try and punch away with Garau, try and get some time on these guys. And you can see that has destroyed our red. We're in a good position here now though with 1k to go. This guy is trying to chase us down, the Spaniard. He might do it actually. Let's sprint now with Garau. Make sure we come across the line first if we can, and we're going to do so. Very good result here by Garau, taking all the points yet again. So coming into the sprint for the second time, you can see we're in a bit of a rally sandwich with Garau. I don't think we're going to be strong enough to stay ahead of the peloton on this climb. Let's give it a go though. 1.8k to go. So here we come across the line. We're just going to creep over in, I think, 2nd position. And we've now been caught by the peloton. As you can see, a few of our guys struggling to stay with the pace over this very, very steep climb. Let's make sure we get back in here. So we will take 3rd place at this next sprint with Deboucher. We weren't quite in a good position, so we could only get 3rd spot. Not bad though, gaining another 2nd and 2 points. Okay guys, 2.5k to go towards this next intermediate sprint. You can see this guy did attack again. We're putting Deboucher in a good position, but it is a very, very steep climb. So I think we're going to struggle here actually. Probably gone too early again. Maybe we can follow Timothy DuPont here. Maybe sprint for it now. Can we come past the Belgian man? I think we're going to get 2nd place. Very, very close. And we get 1st place. Very nice by Deboucher. 12.5k to go. So guys, we have 7k to go in this stage. Again, you can see I put Slatter on Plankart's wheel to see if he can put us in a good position like he did in the last stage, to be fair. Let's use everyone's energy gels now. Backart can go up to maybe 93. Deboucher in a good position again. We need to make sure we don't go too early like we did in the last stage. We can go up to 99 now though. It is a false flat finish, so again something to be aware of. Backart going up to 99, Dabaka will be next to go. 3k to go now. I think we can sprint with Backart because of these corners. Let's sprint now with Dabaka, 2k to go. Reza and Debushare are left in our train, and you can see these corners are going to confuse things very much. Let's sprint with Reza into the final meters. 800 meters to go, 700. Let's sprint with Debushare. We've gone too late, have we? It's very close, coming at the ends. Can we take it from Van Rensburg? Oh my word, we take it. What a sprint. I thought we went too late, but Debushare gets the win. What a beautiful sprint that was, guys. Debushare stole it literally on the line from Van Rensburg. Malucelli was third. Beautiful lead out by Kevin Reza, and Debushare delivered right at the dead. And you can see Slater was in the front group in the GC. Debushare now into third, Slater in sixth. We're in a decent position to try and challenge for this. So stage 4 of 5, guys, and this is the only stage that is classified as a punchy stage, mainly because of these two climbs. They're much longer this time, 3.8k. Some of the sprinters will struggle today, so hopefully it will pay off, putting Slater in a decent position so far in the GC. So guys, we're underway, and I am going to try and put Frederick Backart, one of our strongest riders, in the breakaway today, as it is the main GC day. So let's attack away. Debushare on a +2. Hopefully he can get over these climbs. I'm not counting on it though. Slater on a -1. So I've tried a few times to get in the breakaway with Frederick Backart. Every time I try though, the peloton seems to start pacing really fast. I guess they don't want him up though, they consider him too strong. So as you can see, we have made it out front with Backart until this first intermediate sprint at least. Really struggling for red though. We're going to try and challenge, as a few guys in the breakaway really struggling with the pace that has been set so far. And look how steep this climb is, man. This is crazy. Maybe we can follow one of these guys to the line. I do want to try and take these points with Backart. It doesn't look like they're going to compete for them. We may as well take them though if they're not going to challenge for them. There you go, straight towards the front. Perfectly done right there. We now have about a minute. Maybe we can last out in the breakaway with Backart now. So you can see, guys, the Voss is now done in the breakaway. We do have another attack. Let's try and take these points with Backart, which we're going to do. We're going to be stronger than Degond in the breakaway, but I think we're just going to have to drop back now, to be fair. Here we go then, guys. We're coming into this crazy climb for the first time on the day. You can see just 2 riders up the road. They're about to be caught though, and hopefully we can last with these guys. Worth noting, there are some strong crosswinds today, so maybe I'll try and put down a pace between these 2 climbs. So we are coming up to this first intermediate sprint after the climb. DuPont's going to take the first points. I'm going to try and take them with Tommy Slater, which we will do very nicely right here. Try and get a few more seconds with him, keeping a few riders as options here. As you see a few splits, that should be okay though. So guys, coming into the climb for the final time, I'm setting a pretty big pace on the front with our guys. You can see I've set up a little train with Backart, Slater and Debushare. Let's come over to the left hand side now, come right towards the front with Backart. We're going to try and race up this climb. Let's follow Garel. Marisa, he can rest now. Let's go up to 99 with Garel. Really try and put the other guys in difficulty. These guys can go up to 95. Garel, really good job there. Let's try and go on 92 with Backart. I'm worried about Debushare, as you see, really struggling. I don't want to lose him on this climb if possible. So let's just go down to 85 with Backart and see if everyone can stay with our pace at the moment. So we didn't really manage to drop everyone, but we've really stretched the peloton out, as you can see. We did take all the intermediate points though with these guys. Let's really try and push it now with Backart up to 90. Let's put Reza here and Dabaka as well, if we can. Let's get all of these guys pacing, and there you go, 61 riders in the peloton. If nothing else, this is going to really tire these guys out if we can't drop them. So Backart is now done, and you can see 59 riders remain in the peloton. I think these guys will come back on, but let's just try and push it with Dabaka up to 95, try and keep them out front for as long as possible. And you can see a few guys getting back on, but hopefully some more will go out the back. I do know we need water. I think it's going to be too late for that now though. Here we go then, guys, 10k to go. I was thinking about trying a little attack here. To be honest, I don't know if that's going to be worthwhile. So I think we may just settle for a sprint here with Debushare. So I may swap around Reza and Slapter now. Actually, hold that thought, guys. Slapter is following an attack by Florian Vachon here. And you can see Kreuziger follows. And this is a real big move for the potential GC battle. Let's follow Van Rensburg with actually Debuchere, because Reza really struggling. As you can see, we will work with these guys with Slapter with 5k to go. Let's try and sprint away again. Can we get away? I don't think we're going to be able to. Slapter's going to try for the win though. Let's go up to 99 with him. Let's just follow Van Rensburg with Debuchere. Slapter is going to be caught. This is going to be a very reduced sprint, as you can probably tell. Let's follow someone, shall we? Oh, I'm not quite sure how to do this. Slapter is going to try and lead us out, but he's not in a very good position. Let's just wait up with Debuchere. Let Slapter go if we can and sprint for it now with Debuchere into the final kilometre. But I don't think we're going to take the stage win. That looks like it's going to be for Bonifacio. He takes the win, beating, I think, Malucelli. We're going to come in the top 5 in 5th place with Jens Debuchere. So didn't quite work how I planned there in the end. We didn't really create as many gaps as I'd hope. You can see 72 riders in the front group. Most of the stronger riders were able to stay in the peloton though. Looking at the GC now, Debuchere is in 3rd, 5 seconds down on Malucelli. Van Rensburg is 4 seconds down. We're also 2nd in the points classification. So going into the final stage, it's all about Jens Debuchere for us. So the final stage of the race is another flat one, very flat. And as I said, all about Debuchere today. If we can get the win, I think we've got a decent chance of taking the GC and of course the green points jersey. Let's see if we can do that. Let's get into it. So guys, we have a plan. 36k to go towards this first intermediate sprint. Taking a look at the rankings, we need 5 seconds on Malucelli. Obviously, we have 3 seconds available here, another 3 available here. We're not going to let a breakaway go. If anyone tries to attack, we're going to chase them down with these 2 riders, and we're going to try and win that intermediate sprint with Debuchere. So guys, I've done my best, but 4 guys have gone off the front, including Rui Costa, so a very strong breakaway at the moment. Going to try and chase them down before this first intermediate sprint. This is going to be very close. I'm not sure if we're quite going to do it. We're going to bring out Kevin Reza now, our lead out man. Can he go for it? Oh my god, he's been blocked. Oh my word, he's been blocked by Frederick Bacart. This is just far from ideal, isn't it? Look at this. I'm not sure if we're going to take any of these points. Let's try and come through with Debuchere. Can we come through? I don't think we're going to take any of them. Debuchere trying to go for at least 1 second. I think we're going to get 1 right here. We get 1 second with Jens Debuchere. Now 4 seconds down in the GC. So all our guys now back in the peloton. Not quite sure if that was worth it to gain 1 second. All our guys are basically done for the day. You can see how much yellow we've used. We're just going to let everyone else do the work now. See if this comes in for a sprint. So 3.5k to go, Bacart up to 99. Let's get Kevin Reza ready. He can go up to 99 now as well. We're putting a lot of effort into these few lead outs. We've gone very early again. Not quite sure why I'm going so early at all of these sprints, but 1.5k to go. Let's go now with Debuchere. He's in the perfect position. Looks like he's going to take this one with complete ease. We can cruise across the line and take that one with Debuchere. Wait for the peloton now. We've done all we can at that sprint. Reza did get 2nd as well. That is very vital. You can see we're leading the points classification and looking good in the GC. So guys, 8k to go in the Saudi Tour, and of course it's all about Jens Debuchere for us. We're going to try and put him in the perfect position. Maurice is now done. Bacart can go up to maybe 92. Let's use Reza, De Backer, and then Debuchere and Slapter's energy gels. Under the bridge we go into the final 5k. On the front of the peloton, we can now go up to 99, I think, with Frederick Bacart. Kevin Reza can go at maybe 3.5k. Let's see if we can last that long. I think this is looking pretty good so far. Reza up to 99, then De Backer. Then, of course, we have Jens Debuchere into the final 2k. Let's sprint now with Reza. De Backer can try and go. Let's try and go 1.5k to go. And Jens Debuchere, can we try and challenge for the win on the final stage? It's going to be quite close, I think. Oh my word. Tom Yelter-Slapter takes it. Tom Yelter-Slapter takes it. Jens Debuchere ended up 6th. We have Buani 2nd and Martinelli in 3rd. Malucelli only 5th yellow jersey. Let's see how this has ended. So Tommy Slater takes the stage. I don't know why I didn't put Jens Debuchere on the very back. I didn't think Tommy Slater will be able to hold on to his position in the train. But let's take a look at the GC. Oh my word, Malucelli wins it. Same time as Slater, and Debuchere in third, 1 second down. I don't believe it. Jens Debuchere does give us some comfort by winning the green points jersey with 89 points. So I don't quite know what to make of this, guys. We don't win the GC. Malucelli takes it despite having 2 riders within 1 second. Oh my word, how have I messed this up so badly? We did win 2 stages, so it's a decent race for the team. But how can we get so close to the GC with 2 riders and not win it? We should have just concentrated on one of these guys for the entire race rather than spreading our bets, to be honest. But anyhow guys, despite my lack of competence playing the game, I do hope you enjoyed this video today. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, drop a like on it if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.